The Aztecs, a people shrouded in legends. Their culture was infused with mysterious rituals, brutal sacrifices, and astonishing women. Unlike the common perception of submissive wives, Aztec women were far more intriguing than one might imagine. Secret love techniques, seductive concubines, enigmatic nighttime rituals, and even female assassins, passion was their weapon. And this is just a glimpse of what we'll reveal today. Ready to discover what life was really like for women in one of the most mysterious civilizations of the past? Buckle up, it's going to be intense. In Aztec society, relationships between men and women were not just about emotions, but were deeply woven into cultural traditions. Women mastered the art of attraction, grace, and maintaining harmony in relationships. Marriages were typically arranged by families, but that didn't mean young people had no freedom of choice. Special rituals allowed young men and women to showcase their virtues and attract potential spouses. Appearance played a crucial role. Elegant garments, aromatic oils, and golden jewelry enhanced a woman's natural beauty. But marriage wasn't just a union. It was an art. Partners learned to understand one another, keep the flames of passion alive, and honor traditions that made their bonds strong and harmonious. In Aztec culture, a relationship between a man and a woman began long before marriage. From childhood, girls were taught not only household management, but also how to become graceful and wise companions. They mastered subtle ways to attract attention, from enigmatic glances to carefully chosen adornments. Clothing was particularly significant. Intricate fabrics, delicate embroidery, rare feathers, and vibrant colors emphasized femininity and status. Fragrances played an equally important role. Women used oils infused with floral and spicy notes to enhance their natural allure. But outward appearance was only part of the secret. The true power of Aztec beauties lay in their ability to hold a conversation, captivate a man's interest, and create an atmosphere of comfort and admiration. They didn't just attract, they ignited desire, turning simple interactions into the beginning of lasting love. The charm of Aztec women was not just an innate gift, but the result of sacred rituals passed down through generations. They knew how to preserve youth, highlight their attractiveness, and amplify their influence through ancient traditions. One of the most significant rituals was bathing in scented herbal infusions. It was believed that such baths not only cleansed the body, but also imbued women with a special energy, making them even more desirable and enchanting. After these rituals, they would apply fragrant oils made from flowers, cocoa, and vanilla, creating an irresistible aura around them. Jewelry held deep symbolic meaning. Turquoise necklaces represented purity and wisdom, golden bracelets signified status, and rare bird feathers embodied freedom and mystery. Each detail enhanced their allure, transforming them into goddesses capable of conquering with just a glance. Beyond beauty and grace, Aztec women also honed their skills in the art of seduction. This was not merely about attracting attention, but a masterful game of love, where they won men's hearts using not only their looks, but also deep knowledge of how to please, intrigue, and make every encounter unforgettable. One of their most powerful tools was dance and song, which were not just forms of entertainment, but means of expressing emotions and drawing attention in a crowd. Mysterious glances and subtle wordplay were equally important. A woman who could show interest without directly stating her feelings created an air of mystery that ignited men's desire to get closer to her. This was their secret, never revealing their full intentions, always leaving room for fantasy and excitement. Aztec women understood that true power lay not just in seduction, but in their ability to create an atmosphere that captivated and transformed every moment into something special. One of the most fascinating aspects of their culture was the existence of secret nighttime love rituals, often held in what were known as houses of pleasure. These establishments were not just places of physical intimacy. They were sacred spaces where passion was a ritual filled with deep symbolism and magic. Women who worked in these houses were trained not only in techniques of pleasure, but also in the art of creating an ambience where a man could surrender entirely to emotion and desire. The air was rich with exotic floral scents, the soft glow of candles flickered in the darkness, and mysterious melodies played. Together, they created an enchanting atmosphere where every encounter felt like pure magic. Night after night, these rituals turned passion into an unforgettable experience, woven into the very fabric of Aztec tradition. The adventure of the Aztecs was part of an ancient belief that intimate relationships were a way to connect with the gods, attract their favor, and channel one's desires and passion into the world. In these homes, the atmosphere was not only one of pleasure but also of harmony, where souls merged, creating an ideal environment. These relations were valued not just for physical pleasure, but also as an important ritual that allowed women to control their fate and influence others. Aztec women not only captivated hearts, but also possessed profound knowledge in healing and magic, which played a key role in their allure. They knew how to use the forces of nature to maintain health and beauty, and to help men stay strong and resilient. One of the most important aspects of their knowledge was the use of healing herbs and plants. Like men, Aztec women believed in the power of nature, and often became experts in preparing potions and ointments that not only healed but also influenced emotions. For example, cocoa and vanilla, symbols of passion, were used not only in food, but also in the preparation of tinctures that enhanced libido and strengthened emotional bonds. Magic held a special place in women's lives. They would call upon spirits and deities for help with relationships, to summon good fortune and protect love. Aztec priestesses used special amulets and potions to strengthen the bond between couples, creating a sense of magical dependency and attachment. Additionally, women often practiced massage and aromatherapy, using oils with exotic scents to relax the body and spirit. These methods not only supported health, but also helped foster a deep emotional connection, creating an atmosphere of trust and peace where relationships could develop harmoniously over the years. Thus, Aztec women were not only physically attractive, but also possessed unique knowledge that they used to maintain magic, passion, and health in their relationships. For the Aztecs, the cult of love and fertility was an integral part of their religious beliefs, and the role of women in these rituals was both special and significant. They were considered bearers of life, and their connection with the gods of love and fertility was both symbolic and physical. One of the brightest examples of this cult was the ritual dedicated to the goddess Chasihuatl, the goddess of water, fertility, and love. According to ancient beliefs, it was the female power and energy that maintained the balance of life on Earth. Women participating in rituals were seen as intermediaries between the gods and humans. Their task was to invoke favorable weather and ensure good harvests through dance, songs, and ceremonies, as well as to intensify passion and attachment between people. Besides official ceremonies, there were more intimate rituals conducted in secret sanctuaries. In these sacred spaces, women practiced cult rituals where their bodies and souls became vessels of love, magic, and energy. The sacred dances, accompanied by ritual sacrifices, were aimed at increasing magical power and bringing prosperity. These rituals not only served religious purposes, but also helped create a deep bond between men and women, sparking passion and harmony in their relationships. Aztec wives used potions made from flowers and roots to attract the favor of the gods and strengthen their relationships. These were not just magical means, but symbols of their status as those who maintained the balance of life and love. All these rituals not only strengthened their connection with the gods, but also helped preserve passion and attachment in relationships. Thus, women were not only sacred beings, but also played a significant role in the culture of love and fertility, leaving a profound mark on history. These were the amazing and multifaceted women in Aztec society. They not only captured hearts with their beauty and grace, but also played a key role in spiritual and magical practices that influenced the entire culture. Every movement, gaze, and word carried deep symbolism, and their power lay in their ability to create an atmosphere of magic and passion. If you enjoyed this journey into the world of an ancient civilization, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next exciting stories about ancient cultures and their secrets. Let us know in the comments which fact you found most interesting. We'd love to discuss it. See you in the next video.